Alright, so to get to know me and my channel, I figured I'd start with a tag. Alright, so I'm going to do the throwback tag. And despite the fact that this is my second YouTube video, it's just going to give you some information about me. So that's cool, right? Number 1, what year were you born in? 1991. 23 soon. Yeah. Do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? Yes, I do, and I will insert them right here. What TV shows did you grow up watching? Definitely Pepper Ann. Yep. Charlie and Mimo. A lot of Teletoon. And, you know, some awesome Criminal Minds in CSI, because I was not sheltered. What did you want to be when you grow up, and do you still want to be that? I wanted to be a forensic scientist, I wanted to be an architect, and I wanted to be an interior designer. Most of those I would no longer want to be. I could still somewhat see myself being an interior designer. Maybe. Sort of. Show a video of yourself when you were younger. How much younger? Because I'm not really sure I have any footage on hand of super young me, but I will cue a clip of me being absolutely ridiculous at the age of 14. What were your favorite toys to play with? Barbies. Yeah. And the souls of children. The most embarrassing thing you can remember doing? Oh dear God, that is not something that is ever going on my YouTube channel. Well, maybe someday, but it is not today. Today is not that day. My friend Rebecca would kill me if I ever told you what the most embarrassing thing I ever did was. So, not today. Read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. I don't think I have anything from when I was in kindergarten. I know I wrote like, Dear Mommy, I love you, Happy Mother's Day. Does that count? 3 songs you loved to listen to as a child. Alright, I loved Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears, because I was so cool. I loved The Song That Never Ends, and I loved Bohemian Rhapsody, definitely. What was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? One funny thing? There were a few funny things. Definitely dressed up as a clown once or twice. It was kind of scary. I dressed up as a bunny. A really demented princess. And something, I think it was a Muppet with a giant head. Fozzie or something? I feel really bad for not remembering. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were younger. Well, there was this one time when I was grounded for an entire month because we were playing pretend, and I pretended to have a whip and chains. Oh dear God, that might have been a sign. I pretended to chain my friend to a fence. He was not actually chained, I'd like to point that out. But I pretend whipped him, and he told his parents. And then I was grounded for a month. Still not happy about that. Are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? Yes, there are. I will insert a picture right here. What was something weird you used to do as a child? What wasn't weird that I did as a child? Oh dear God. I was really, really weird. That's probably why I didn't have any friends. I mean, I had Rebecca, thank the Lord. She's my sister and my absolute bestie, and if you're watching, I love you. Other than her, I had no friends. So I was just weird. Yeah, I don't know. I was weird, and I did weird things. When I was in grade 3, I did air bands or hair bands or whatever it was called to Tina Turner when everyone else was doing Britney Spears, because my parents are older than other kids' parents. So I grew up listening to lots of oldies. And hey, Tina Turner's awesome. What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? Scariest. I will give limited details on this because I don't want to get arrested. But the scariest thing that happened to me when I was younger, I was exploring with my best friend, who I've already mentioned, and love her. And we may or may not have gone somewhere that we shouldn't have. And some other kids may or may not have been jealous. And so they may or may not have called the cops and told them we weren't supposed to be there. So, yeah, biking away from that, scariest moment of my childhood. Last, but certainly not least, how is the world different now from when it was when you were a child? I don't know if the world's that different. I mean, we have high-speed internet, and medical advances have come pretty far, but I gotta say the biggest change is that society is way more effed up than it used to be. And I'm broken because of it. Thanks a lot, society. So, that's my throwback tag. If you want to know anything else about me, just feel free to leave a comment. I'll answer you as soon as I can. And I'll see y'all later on the flippity flop.